right, guys. Nets and Heat. Troy Louis and Sean Ort with the jump. And it'll go to the Heat first. Jalman Sullivan will go all the way to the basket. Foul on the ground early to start the game. This is Walter Hudson here to call this Nets and Heat 3 p.m. game. And Jalman shoots a corner three. Doesn't get that to fall. And I believe it'll go out of bounds. It'll be Nets ball. Laster bringing the ball up the floor. And Maurice Terrell working inside. Strong man. Foul and one. Too small. Maurice Terrell getting big down low. Chance for a three-point opportunity.
At the line to complete the L1. Maurice Terrell.
Terrell being aggressive very early. Troy Louis in the starting lineup for this team. I believe there's only 6 players, including Coach Chills Mills. For the Nets. Jalman gets it right wing, gets it back to Darian Bosby, swings it over to Trey Anthony. He's been having a stellar season. Top 15 in scoring for him. And he gets trapped in that corner. That'll be Nets ball.
Jump ball, possession to the Nets.
Laster shoots it from deep. Misses that. Rebound by Ort. Ort pushes it up the floor. Gets it to Trey Anthony. Gets it to Darian Bosby. Shoots that one from deep. Misses that one though. Rebound Troy Louis. Big guard skills. Gets it to Jared Harris. Gets it to Maurice Terrell. He'll put the ball on the floor. Pump fake. Gets it out to Troy Louis. Gets it. Great pass inside to Ronnie Jackson. And he gets it to go.
Ronnie Jackson.
And gets it to the middle. Shaquille Adams shoots that. Banks it in.
The bank is open.
The bank is definitely open, Mr. Peoples. As he knocks that down. Laster dribbles. Has Sean Ort one-on-one. Snatch. Left. He'll lose it, but he'll go up. And he'll still get that to go.
Check the shoestring. 2 points.
Laster gets that to fall. And the Nets are in a 2-3. On defense, forcing the Heat to shoot. Shaquille Adams looking for the ball. Trey Anthony been hot from downtown as he knocked down his first shot. Trey Anthony having a stellar season so far, continuing with his shot taking. Ronnie Jackson gets it to Jared Harris. Shoots the ball. Misses that one though. Darian Bosby, step back, gets it to Shaquille Adams. He'll shoot the 3 ball there. Doesn't get it to go. Maurice Terrell, rebound. Pushes it up the floor himself. Looking for a guard, though. Sean Ort reaches. He loses the ball. Gets across half. Gets it to big guard, Troy Louis. Gets all the way inside. Strong take. Passes it out. Jared Harris puts it on the ground. Floats it up. And gets the bounce. And gets the ball. Scores 9-5. 16:07 remaining. Jalman Sullivan gets it to Shaquille Adams. Back over to Bosby. Inside to Ort. Back up top to Jalman. He'll shoot that from deep. And he'll knock that down. It's a big shot from Jalman. Jalman's been looking for that shot all season. Almost similar to how Micah from the Spurs is doing. Found it against the Grizzlies today. And Laster gets all the way and finishes.
2-point basket. Make it look easy.
Bosby picks up his dribble, gets it to Ort. They need to find a way to break this zone. The Heat aren't a proven shooting team. And gets to Trey, gets to Jalman. Gets it to Shaquille Adams, turnaround jump shot, doesn't get it to fall. guard, gets all the way, switches hands, doesn't get it to fall. It's tipped, and it'll
Out of
be
bounds. Good hustle.
the Heat ball. Bosby gets it over to Anthony. Ort shoots it, misses, rebound. Ronnie Jackson. And Troy Louis. This guy can shoot the ball now, guys, and he knocks it down.
40 basket by Troy Louis.
Can't give Troy too much space. That'll open up the defense for the Heat. Darian Bosby can get a bucket. He floats it up right there. Doesn't get it though. Sean Ort been a great rebounder this season. Just doesn't get that one to go. Sean Ort has improved his game, guys. I will say that from the first time he played with the Heat. Much more involved on the rebounding, much stronger, much better on as a defensive presence. Big part of this Heat team does all the little things. Darian Bosby will shoot one from the right wing, bounces in, out, and remains out. Laster will push the ball against Trey Anthony. Trey Anthony, good job staying in front of him. And he's trying to get to the middle. He does. Pump fake, goes around, floats it up and over. Doesn't get it to fall. Trey Anthony fights. And that'll be an over and back foul on Laster. That's great hustle by Trey Anthony, guys. Trey Anthony is not scared of any matchup. As Laster is arguably the best point guard in the league. Maybe two other guards can compete, I'd say.
He's better than Vashawn.
Vashawn is up there for sure. I'll be honest. Vashawn Sims is one of those guards that any team will take in this league. And Jalman Sullivan knocks that down from deep. Miko Sullivan hasn't seen the floor yet. Miko Sullivan, another guy that can score at a high clip. Jalman Sullivan's brother. Pretty good height to him. Solid defender, great rebounder. Chills wheels. Troy Louis that's a grown man down there, guys. And Troy Louis just misses the turnaround right there. Darian Bosby gets it to Jalman. He likes this shot here. He made the last two. He's feeling it. He takes 2-3 dribbles. Gets it to Adams. Looking at the middle. Gets it back to Jalman. He'll shoot another one. And Sullivan misses that. So it's 14-11, 3-point lead for the Nets. Maurice Terrell looking for the post up from Chills Wheels. Chills gonna post up, turn around, fader, and hits the wedge of the rim. Darian Bosby bringing it up the floor. They're gonna need a few passes as he gets it to Trey Anthony. Trey gets to the corner. Shaquille Adams, he likes that shot. Gets it back to Trey. Goes and ball, and he knocks it down. It wasn't a travel, guys. It should have been a jump ball, but referees didn't call it. So it's not a travel if the referees don't call a jump ball.
He does not give up.
He does not give up on any play. All right, and Jared Harris, that should be a jump ball there.
Jump ball.
They call it on the other hand.
Goes to the Heat.
Sean Ort finds Jalman. He's been hot from down there. Misses that one though. Rebound by Ronnie Jackson. Great box out from him. And Coach Chills Wheels with a great pass. Pump fake, foul. Almost gets the and one. Troy Louis had to watch his mouth right there. Trying not to get his team any technicals. I like the respect that this league has for the rules. For those who are playing.
At the line to shoot two, Troy Louis.
And Troy Louis misses that first free throw. And he misses the second one. That's how teams have to beat y'all.
Yeah.
Keep a big diddle. All made, and Miko Sullivan misses that one. Miko Sullivan probably the better shooter in the league. Has a chance to prove it this game. Jameer Hines, another one of the better shooters in this league. Chills, can't get the catch.
To the Heat.
This has been a very competitive week thus far. Each game has been close. The Thunder Magic game was a pretty good game. Spurs and Grizzlies went overtime. Trey Anthony doesn't get the foul there. The Spurs Grizzlies was an overtime game. Celtics Bucks was a game into the very end, and Jared Harris goes all the way against the and one.
Jared Harris.
And this game is within 3 points right now. I don't see it separating unless the team just completely falls off.
That's his first team third at the line to complete the and one. Jared Harris.
And Jared Harris just misses the free throw. Free throws have been every team's kryptonite in this league. The only team I've seen that shot the free throw as well is the Celtics. Shaquille Adams going to work. Hook. Doesn't get it to go. Jamal Sullivan. Tipping. Jamal Sullivan getting baskets, guys. Making something happen. Troy Lue, Jameer Hines, gets it to Chills, back to Jared Harris, and that'll be a kickball. Miko Sullivan.
I'm trying to get some sound effects or something. You know what I'm saying? Like off the thing or something.
That'd be funny.
Well, I'm hearing just fart noises and everything else.
Troy Louis has the ball in the left wing, gets it to Jameer Hines. Jameer slows it down. Nets playing very poised and patient. Jameer Hines shoots that from deep, probably a force, but he'll shoot this one. This one looks good. He doesn't get that one to go. Rebound by Ronnie Jackson, gets it up and in.
2-point basket. Ortiz Jackson.
Sullivan getting all the way. Layup, doesn't get it to go. Ball swings. Ronnie Jackson gets all the way up. Turns it over there though. Jallman, he's going to push this ball all the way. At least that's what I thought. Miko, jab step, pull up. Just misses. Troy Louis gets it to Chills on the trail. Trey Anthony comes up with the rebound. It's a 3-point game, guys. 7:10 remaining. Well, 7:05 remaining. And Darian Bosby with the dribble side step, pull up, three ball, and knocks it down. Great shot from Darian Bosby. Laster crosses over, half spin, gets it to Troy Louis, drives in, and gets it to Ronnie Jackson. Double screen.
Jackson with the ball.
Half spin, great pass to Jameer Hines, but
out of bounds.
And that's great defense by the Heat. They forced a turnover in this tie ball game.
Darian Bosby brings the ball up the court.
And Miko Sullivan shoots it from deep and knocks it down.
Ball, Miko Sullivan.
Sorry, Miko, trying to adjust some stuff up here. We got to hit in the net, though.
Drive.
Blaster. Great defense from the Heat. Way to stay on their feet. Troy Louis shoots that from deep, and he'll miss that. Rebound by Miko. Miko goes all the way to the basket. Can't get it to go. Sean Orr gets it up at the basket 2 times to get it to go. Sean Orr with 2 rebounds right there and 2 points. The Heat lead 23-18, and he giving them some problems right now. On the podcast, I believe they're everybody talking. Gave the Nets the easy win. And Chills Wills,
And one.
easy layup
Chills
inside,
Wills.
left hand. Chills Wills is, I believe, the oldest player in this league.
And he had a baby on him, so he took advantage of it.
Absolutely.
Foul on
Definitely had a
number
small
two,
guy.
Boston. That's
Chills Wills is about
team
6'6".
four. That's the line that complete the L1.
Say 55?
Chills Wills.
Yeah, think about 55, 56 maybe. Yeah, he's like 56. Amazing, ain't it?
I would have thought 45 at the absolute
No.
oldest. At the absolute oldest, I would have said 45.
Come on, you know black don't crack. Yes, I said that on the live stream.
You can say it, I can't.
Chills Wills looking like he 35 out there. That man found me you.
Darian Bosby bringing the ball up the court.
And Darian Bosby from deep misses that one. Rebound, Jalman Sullivan went back. But that's a rebound from Jerry Harris, pushing the ball up the floor is Laster. Laster, great pass to Jameer Hines, and he finishes.
Jameer Hines for two. Miko Sullivan brings the ball.
Sullivan bringing the ball up the floor. And it is a 2-3 zone for the Nets, and that's a steal by Chills. Gets the ball up the floor, gets it to Laster, Euro step, and that would be an offensive foul.
Offensive foul. Number 3, Kuda Lashley. That's his third. Team third.
And that is Martavius Laster's third foul as Ronnie Jackson checks in for him. No Sammy Hines, no Monk Lawrence for this Nets team. The Nets are the only team that does not have a big man. Yet they are undefeated. Jalman floats it up. They're attacking the middle of the zone, making them collapse. Now, if the Nets if the Heat can make shots, this would be a much easier game for them. They probably fall out of the zone. But with them only having, what I want to say, they have 7 players?
Yeah,
they have 7. With them only having 7 players, I'm not sure.
You don't think of Terrell and Louis being big men? No? They
Lou-
don't play like traditional men.
So
They
when
pretty big.
when I think big man, I think being able to dominate the rebounds. So there's no Dennis right now. Dennis isn't even here, so I'd probably say Dennis would be that big.
You have Phillips, right? Phillips, I think his name is. Right?
For who?
At the line,
The Heat.
Jalman
For the Heat,
Phillips isn't here today.
they do not have Phillips.
I like him. He looks good. Looks like
I want to say no, that's not who you're talking about. You're talking about
What am I talking about?
I know exactly who you're talking about. He's the tallest guy on their team.
Right.
The guy that came week 4.
That is...
Pickens, Kamari Pickens.
Yeah.
2 at the line.
He did a good job last week.
Yeah, Kamari Pickens didn't do too bad. Probably needs to do a better job defensive rebounding, but on offensive boards, he was pretty active. He gets it to Terrell.
Reaching inside. Takes it. Oh, he's fouled.
Terrell with the rocker
Foul
step.
number 0, Sean
Great
Moore.
rocker
That's his
step.
third.
Shout out to Dennis Koger for commenting on the stream.
Is he
How
in the
you doing,
Bahamas?
buddy?
Where is this guy?
I don't know, but his team needs him.
At the line to shoot 2.
Where you at,
Did he get traded to Dallas too today?
man? Oh my gosh, Koger to Dallas. Koger for Dinwiddie. As Terrell knocks down the first free throw. Man, Kyrie Irving to the Dallas Mavericks. That's huge. As Maurice Terrell knocks down the second free throw, ties the game up. And Jalman gets it to the corner, gets it to Trey Anthony. Fader. Sean Ort tries to get that himself, but doesn't. Chills Wills, corrals it in. Gets to the middle, spin move, right hand. Doesn't get it to fall, but Terrell tries to save it, doesn't get it to go. Chills Wills. Oh gosh. Trying to make it happen, guys.
He looks like a Stacey Augman, for those of you that know who Stacey Plastic Man.
Oh gosh, I have no clue who Stacey Augman is. I might if I seen him.
UNLV went undefeated.
Oh, I know who Stacey Augman is. Now.
Greg Anthony and Larry Johnson.
I know exactly what you're talking about now. Grandmama. That was a strong guy.
Jalman Sullivan with the ball.
All right, guys, 14 seconds on the game clock and shot clock. Jalman gets it to the corner again, gets it to Trey. Trey gets it over to Cavante Kelly. First shot and gets it to fall. Big shot for Cavante Kelly. And Jared Harris will chuck it up. And doesn't get it to fall.
But there's the half.
But that will be the halftime, guys. The score is 27-24. Heat lead. We will see you guys momentarily. And we're here for the second half. Jalman Sullivan pushes the ball up the floor after the miss from the Nets. They're going to go to work. Almost loses the ball there. Gets stripped by Ronnie Jackson, the vet. Ronnie Jackson still got some game, guys. Very much. A lot of game. Very underrated for this team. True point guard. This team understands his importance, though. And knocked down Jalman Sullivan. All you heard was the net hitting itself.
Pretty hard.
3-point basket by Jalman Sullivan.
I'll leave my own sound effects.
And Laster.
2-point basket by
there.
Laster.
Too fast, too strong.
Too good. As Stacey King said about Derrick Rose.
Right.
All right, Jalman Sullivan passes it to Sean.
2-point basket.
Reverse layup there. That's a great layup.
Reverse layup. Sean
And the Heat go up 32-27.
Great play.
And Troy Louis misses that one. Rebound by Laster. Great, known for that offensive rebound and putback, but just doesn't get the putback this time.
That's going to be a jump ball. Possession belongs
That's
to
the
the
jump
Heat.
ball. It'll be Heat ball. And Darian Bosby got the ball on the string. Got Maurice Terrell guarding him. The guy he wants guard him. Euro steps from far outside.
That would be out
Passes
of
him
bounds.
out.
Should have gone to Trey on that one.
Ball goes.
I think Trey Anthony needs to get a few more touches. He's kind of getting where he wants to get with the ball right now. He's playing way better than what was expected from him this season. And Troy
Downhill.
Louis,
Wow.
straight down. That guy is a unit.
Sullivan getting in front of a fast-going train.
Ball number 23,
Yeah, that
Jalman
guy's a
Sullivan.
unit.
That's his second. Team first.
I like Louis' game.
At the
Yeah,
line
but-
to shoot two.
but
He compliments him. He's not. He looks like he's always been playing with him to me.
The first time I ever played with Troy Louis was at the YMCA, and we
too.
played a full court. And I'm gonna be honest, as he makes the first one, I couldn't guard him. And it wasn't because I wasn't too slow, or because I wasn't strong enough. He just had such a patience to his game. You couldn't rush him. You can't speed him up. You can't slow him down. He's very intentional with everything he does. And he doesn't see himself bigger than the game, but he has a huge game. So it's like that makes a difference in a team aspect. It's almost like he's been trained. That's a great move from Trey Anthony, as he doesn't get it to fall. And Jalman has the ball, gets it down to Orr, and that's a great move from Sean Orr.
First layup.
Unorthodox.
Sean Orr.
Very unorthodox move.
But legal.
Very legal. Again, no Dennis Koger, no Mook Lawrence, no Sammy Hines, and Ronnie Jackson to the bread and butter.
It's off the screen.
Why do we call it bread and butter? Who eats bread and butter?
Brings the ball up the court.
Okay. Aaron eats bread and butter, guys.
I'm currently eating sandwich
With jelly? I don't know.
And Trey Anthony falls, loses the ball. Troy Louis pushing the ball up the floor, slowing it down. Very good job with his pace. Screens, gets it to Terrell, gets it back to Laster. He'll shoot it from deep. He knocks it down.
From 3-point land.
Ready. Off the dribble.
34-34. Dan
Bosby shoots from deep, misses.
The patience.
And Terrell, great move. Doesn't get the foul, gets his own rebound though. Troy Louis wide open. He'll knock it down. Oh, in and out. Laster with the typical offensive rebound and putback.
How many of those do you think Martavius gets a game?
Maybe about 4, maybe 3 or 4. I think it's maybe 3 or 4 offensive rebounds a game.
I Probably
At
best
the line,
rebounding
keep
point
the
guard in the
and
league.
one. Who the last?
He reminds me of how Antonio Phillips was last season for the Celtics. Antonio Phillips was probably a little more athletic, a lot longer, taller, so it was a little more effective.
Martavis
But
plays big.
he played, yes, he definitely plays like a big guard. It's crazy how someone like of a frame of like his self can play much bigger, and that comes from just no fear. And Trey Anthony shoots another deep ball, doesn't get it to go. Laster pushes it up. He's surveying his options. He gets it to Troy Louis, gets it to Jared Harris, goes baseline, and Darian Bosby
Gets caught with his hand in the cookie jar.
Foul on number 2, Darian Bosby. That's his second. Team third. Kills take the ball out. He gives it to Poole.
Laster, he's going to shoot that again. He's going to hit. He airballs that one. And it was touched by Trey Anthony, and it'll stay Nets ball.
Stay with the net.
He takes credit for it.
And Trey Anthony, if he was paying attention, he would have got it. And he runs him directly over.
That is a
That would be a traveling violation. As it wasn't a block nor a charge, he just kind of
Ball
tripped.
to the Nets.
Heater hanging around.
They are. He's doing a pretty good job. It's like a 3-point swing, no matter how you look at it. And I believe that'll be a foul from Miko Sullivan. From
Foul on
Troy.
number 9, Troy
Troy
Louis.
Louis.
That's his first team first.
I feel like a bailout call.
Almost.
He takes takes the ball out of bounds, gives it to Shaq Adams. Trey Anthony for 3.
Trey Anthony misses that.
It's the arc on that ball.
Jared Harris loses it, gets it out to Ronnie Jackson, puts it on the floor.
With the jumper.
That'll be a
He
2-point
gets
shot.
it. 2 points for Ronnie Jackson. Trey Anthony brings
And Laster gets that one to go, guys. It is 41-34. Nets lead. And Jallman shoots that one from deep. And
3-point basket by Jordan Sullivan.
yeah, Jallman Sullivan is finding that range.
Is that his third one?
I think that's his 4th, if I'm being honest.
Wow.
It might be his 3rd. But that'll be shot from deep.
3-point basket.
Laster knocks it down.
Who the last
Trey
nice.
Anthony. All the way. And
Ronnie Jackson with the rejection. Turning back the clock, Ronnie Jackson.
And Jallman can't hold on to it. They're fighting. Trey gets it over to Sean. A Euro step. Great move. And teammates fighting for it. Oh, you like the hustle, but you don't want to take it from your team. 44-37.
Who the last to bring the ball up the court?
7-point game. Approaching the 11-minute mark in the second half.
We give it to Ronnie Jackson. Kickball. Ball comes down to Jameer, back to Poole.
And Laster gets all the way, goes left-handed. Ronnie Jackson on the rebound. Gets it out to Troy Louis. Gets it back to Ronnie Jackson for 3. Misses that one, though. Laster almost got another offensive rebound. Trey Anthony bring the ball up the floor, pushing it. I believe that'd be a blocking foul by Chills Wills. It's probably a good foul. They didn't have the numbers.
That'll be his first, team second. Timeout, Heat.
And that'll be a timeout assessed to the Heat.
10 minutes and 13 seconds left. 44-37 Nets.
Gotta get it in the middle of us between the different levels.
Right.
That's too low.
I'm 7 feet tall right now.
Right.
I wonder how tall this really is.
Yeah, if you really
Really this tall?
6'7", 6'8", 6'9".
Maybe 16.
I'm trying to think of people I know that are 6'8", 6'9". They're taller than, no, they're probably taller than 6'10", maybe. It's pretty tall.
This is about Seth Johnson height.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
My posture is always better when I'm around taller people. I try to make myself tall.
Well, guys, these are people that I wish they were tall, talking about tall people. So if you're tall, we don't like you. We love you, but we don't like you.
He'd have a chance to win this game still.
They actually do. It's only 7 points. I believe stopping some baskets
Right.
would help.
About 7.
Low gets it to Shaquille Adams. He likes this turnaround fade, but he won't do it. This 2-3 zone seems to have been working. And Jallman gets all the way inside, gets to Trey Anthony. But the whistle is blown, foul will be on the ground.
Foul on number 7, Jameer Hines. That's his first, team third.
Quiet game from Jameer Hines right now.
Ball comes in to Trey Anthony. He gives it to Sean.
Sean Orr gets it back to Jallman. Jallman tries to sweep the ball through. Troy Louis there for it. Jallman gets it up, but doesn't get it to go, and he will get the foul.
Foul on number 1, Chills Wills. That's his second, team fourth. At the line shooting 2, Jordan Sullivan.
And he knocks down the first one.
With the popularity of the league, we are just attracting more and more great players, aren't we?
Absolutely. No, we're definitely getting a more pool of greater players. I think the exposure from this league, the jerseys with the names look good, the online streaming, the podcast, the amount of attention that this league gives the players in general is attractive. It is. I would understand why people who, and it proves who can really play ball and who can't, who knows how to win. As Chills Wills shoots that right corner shot and knocks it down, and that's what's going to separate them, guys. The role players from the Nets can start stepping up. Like Jameer Hines start hitting some 3 balls. Troy Louis start making some more shots. Ronnie Jackson has been doing a pretty good job. Laster has as well. And Miko Sullivan with the mid-range jump shot doesn't get it to go. Troy Louis rebounds. Looking to make it shake. Laster shoots it again. And that's his third 3 of the night. Laster made his third.
Just the skill level of Laster.
Absolutely.
Inside, outside, rebounding.
He's constantly improving
Great
his game.
defender.
Every season he improves his game, and that's deep.
Wow! Sullivan really putting on a show for us today.
That is a deep shot from Jallman. Maybe 2 steps behind the NBA range.
That's called contract money, I believe.
That's definitely contract money. As Laster, double tween, gets it to Chills, left side, left hand, and gets it to go.
Smooth
Chills
criminals.
Wills.
Just smooth. Drive to the basket.
And Trey Anthony looking to find his shot.
Some smacking going on down there.
And yeah, a lot of movement.
Peter asking.
Miko Sullivan pull up 3 ball, knocks that down. Great shot from Miko.
The Sullivan brothers
Sullivan brothers are lit.
Might be calling them the Splash Brothers.
And Laster gets all the way and finishes.
Basket
Really no answer for Laster right now.
for the Laster.
And Sean Ort gets it to Shaquille Adams. Put it on the floor, gets it to Trey Anthony. Gets it to Jalman Sullivan. Sweeps through, tries to put it on the floor. He does. Gets it out to Shaquille Adams in the right corner. He'll airball that one. And that's a great cross from Laster. Zips it to the corner. Gives it to Hines. He gets fouled. Late call, but I heard it from up here.
Terrell coming in for Chills.
Foul
Giving him
number
a
7, Shaq Adams.
Wills has an interesting shot.
Cool.
Wills. I went
Yeah,
to
it's
he's
very
a
interesting.
two-motion shooter. He has sort of a double clutch when he shoots.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's almost like he's trying not to overthrow it.
Yeah.
And Terrell gets it on the block.
With the smooth
Mid-range jump shot and knocks that down. See, now I think it's very special for a right-handed player to jab left. I think that's very hard for right-handed players to naturally do.
Yeah.
Like driving left is probably not really hard, but to be able to jab left and work from there to where you don't have the shooting angle is much harder to do.
finish.
Shaquille Adams gets it
Man.
in and out. Shaquille Adams cannot make it.
He's getting great plays.
Laster will stop, hesitation, hop, up, foul, and he'll get to the line. And that's taking this game over now.
Really needed Shaquille to
to
hit those last two
That's
shots.
his
Great
third,
plays.
team fifth.
But I don't know if he wasn't expecting the pass. Down by 12.
Yep, 12 points. We mathing. Our math is mathing.
4:41 left to go.
Yep,
You did some off-training math sessions. I know.
Probably.
Off-season math training is what I was trying to say.
I think it was my son in the months. Like how many months he
Teaching it
is.
to
Laster
teaching it
just
time.
having a
Timeout.
birthday.
Sheesh.
Knocking down the two.
All
free
right,
throws.
now we had timeout for the Heat guys.
Next.
Scores 58-44. It is a 14-point lead now.
And wherever Cougar is out there, I guess your team didn't need you this week.
I guess they did need you, Koger.
You're not wanted. No, you're probably wanted, but it's
You're
nice
wanted,
of
but
you.
you're not needed.
It's
Get
nice
out of
of
here.
you to let other people play. You know, get some shots.
All right, guys. It's 4:29 remaining. This is still a game. Wouldn't count either team out. Jalman has been hot. Right now, nobody else can really get it going outside of Jalman. Trey Anthony was good earlier. Migo just hit a shot, but I'm not seeing much that could happen for the Heat unless they have a big turnaround. The Nets play very poised though, so that's something to look out for. Alright, Jalman gives it to Trey, gets it out to Miko. Miko gets all the way to the rim, doesn't get it to go. Sean Ort fighting for it. Sean Ort, his hustle has been great for this team. Sorry about the brief delay, guys. Miko Sullivan shoots it from deep. Misses that one. Rebound, Ronnie Jackson.
Nets looking to close this one out. Looks like they're in control.
Yeah, they're very much in control of this game. Laster getting the ball where he wants it. Great hesitation. Gets on the floor, still goes up.
Wow.
Gets it blocked twice.
Laster relentless despite the stops.
Yeah, he really didn't want to be denied there at all.
Does not quit. Doesn't have a turnoff button.
Maurice Terrell misses that. Jallman comes up with the rebound, pushes it. He's going to go all the way. And he does. Left hand and finishes. Jallman probably has to have about 20-something points. He's got to have at least. He hit 4 threes.
He looks like he has a good game because he's happy right now, even though they're down by 14.
Yeah, he's trying to ball. He's a happy guy in general. He's a very charismatic guy. And that's a shot by Ronnie. He misses that. Great box out from Sullivan, but rebound Ronnie again. Sullivan with another rebound. Hustling for it. Gets it to Anthony. Gets it to Ord. Misses that. Laster stops. Gets it to Jackson. Corner shot. And he puts it
basket. Ronnie Jackson.
Trey. Oh my God. That's a good move from Trey. Just can't get it to fall.
Ronnie ready to call up.
And Ronnie Jackson, another one. Can't get it to fall though. Miko Sullivan. And he just misses there. And I think the Heat have been just deflated at this point. Darian Bosby, I haven't seen him play for much of the second half.
What do you think the Heat need to do?
Basket by Jameer Hines.
What do you think the Heat need to do to be competitive?
Well, I think that they have the pieces that they need. I think they just need to have better ball movement. And Jallman Sullivan misses that. Shaquille Adams will try another 3-ball, misses that one.
He's had better games.
And Ronnie Jackson gives it to Jameer. Floater baseline, gets it to go. And he wanted the foul there, but he doesn't get it. And Trey Anthony working in and out. Gets all the way, scoops it up and in. Trey Anthony with the scoop and score.
Foul on number 7.
Technical foul on Trey Anthony.
Yeah, technical foul on Trey Anthony. After the hand one.
Did have some contact going to the hoop.
Jameer Hines shooting a free throw.
That's his second team 6.
And he misses the free throw.
At the line, shoot another for the technical, Jameer Hines.
It's a 2-shot technical since it was a language violation.
Now shooting 2, Trey Anthony. Shooting 1.
Shooting 1 is Trey Anthony. And the game will be over, guys. After he shoots the free throw, in the game.
Nets still undefeated.
Nets are still undefeated, guys.
And that's
Trey
the
Anthony
ball
knocked down a
game.
free throw. And this was
69-49.
wow, a
Nets.
20-point win.
Surprising.
Next
I
up,
was
we have
shocked.
the
Yeah.
Lakers.
Honestly, I thought it was going to be a
and
little
the
closer.
Not good at all.
Bulls.
But Lakers and Bulls are
Should
next,
be a
guys.
classic.
We will tune in later. Thank you.